I get a lot of questions about winged eyeliner because it is one of those things that just takes some getting used to, and instead of focusing on the actual application of the eyeliner, because I know there are already tons and tons of winged eyeliner tutorials out there, I'm going to kind of just focus more on what I found helpful whenever I first started doing winged liner. One thing I found really helpful in the beginning was to use a thin angled liner brush like this one by Revlon, for example. I highly recommend this. I only paid around $4 for it. And I found this easier than using a small pointy liner brush, so I would dip this into some black eyeshadow because black eyeshadow is just easier to remove and start over compared to liquid eyeliner, and figure out what angle I want my wing to be placed. And then I would just set the brush down, not moving it, just patting it down where I want the wing to be placed. And then once you remove the brush, you have a clean straight line that you didn't have to create yourself. The brush kind of just does it for you. And I would use the same technique for the rest of my lash line. Instead of moving the brush, I would just pat it down. And then once you've created your line with the black eyeshadow, if you want something more intense, you can go ahead and fill it in with a liquid or gel liner, and then you already have that line created, so you have a guide to follow. If you're going to be using liquid eyeliner, the applicator really does make a difference, so I highly recommend going with a felt tip applicator over a brush applicator. This one, for example, L'Oreal's Linear Intense, I really recommend this one. It has a nice felt tip applicator, and it gives you more control when you're applying the liner as opposed to something like this, which is Maybelline's Ultra Liner, and it comes with a brush. With a flimsier brush like this, it's just a lot easier to slip up and make mistakes, so definitely go with the felt tip liquid liner over one with a brush, because the brush is so soft. The felt tip is kind of more firm and again just gives you more control.